After success of Modern Warfare Reboot, and then mostly after success of Modern Warfare 2 Reboot, Activision, in between sexually abusing its employees, instead of letting Infinity Ward take their time and handle the third installment, gave it to Sledgehammer. The B-Team, who back in the day were responsible for the original Modern Warfare 3, and once more rushed them to squirt out another game with the same name.
Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package.
Are you sure about that?
Now, let's not forget that the studio was also responsible for Advanced Warfare and the infamous Press F to pay respects. Oh, and World War II with its loot boxes.
What the hell is that? Oh yes, sir! Oh shit, look! It's my loot box!
And a literal train wreck. And Vanguard.
Hey, it's not every day you get a chance to kill a Fuhrer. Can't turn that shit down, right?
But Modern Warfare reboots were a surprise hit after hit, so Modern Warfare 3 was expected to be, well, at least pretty good. I mean, come on, how could you screw— Oh no! So, what the fuck happened? And also, it's been 9 months! Why is it still bad? Late 2000s was filled with amazing shooters, most of all the trendy modern military spunk baby woo-woo ushered in by the Modern Warfare series was all the rage. Call of Duty was riding high. Then, suddenly, like speed-chugging 10 bottles of Jägermeister in 2012, all that changed. Like a flaming dumpster fire ejected out of a plane, the series was dive-bombing to the bottom. After dwindling profits, interest in horrible games, and even stupider concepts like whatever the hell Infinite Warfare or Ghosts tried to do.
And also added an AI system to it, so we have fish move out of the way when you get close to them.
Seems Activision, the soulless garbage company that it is, decided to default to the same stuff when being creative only produces cringeworthy memes like— or a literal train wreck straight out of Looney Tunes. They decided to rely on fanboys and nostalgia. Let's reboot a beloved title in the series. Yep, that's right, Modern Warfare is going to be ruined. Oh, but hold on, well, this actually looks really good, holy crap. Though more gritty and realistic, it was not bad, hell, even good. And then came the Warzone. With a few good moves and a slam dunk of a Warzone, Call of Duty was back on the dead horse and riding higher than ever. Then came time for the most iconic title to get the boot, Modern Warfare 2. It looked big, it had big progression unlock tree. That made as much sense as Bobby Kotick's continued employment, but whatever, if you squint enough it looks good. It was already attempting to copy Battlefield with ground war mode and invasion, which honestly I liked a lot. It also tried copying the trendy game mode of the day, extraction shooters, which was more of a miss than a hit, but you know, whatever. Now you'd think that the game was still riding the flow, yet Modern Warfare 2 kind of felt bland. The story sure as fuck didn't impress anyone, especially the dead horse beating Latvian. Still, the game was mostly positive for the casuals, and that's what mattered the most, right? And then came Modern Warfare 3. And fuck me! What the hell is this? A full price for recycled maps, recycled story, recycled design, recycled missions, and recycled game modes? What the fuck happened? How did a reboot of Modern Warfare from a slam dunk turned into a generic slapdash bullshit? Well, I guess I'll fuck around and find out. Right, so Modern Warfare 3, yep. Let's see, what do we got? Call of Duty has become nothing more than a cash grab. It ain't like it used to be. I don't know why I keep buying and expecting them to turn it around, and they never do. This game makes actual trash. This game is everything that's wrong with the industry today. Lazy, non-innovative, 70 euros to look at movie ads. OnlyFans has less microtransactions than Zombies mode is already trash. Why make it 3 players? I pre-ordered decision, honestly. Garbage less shame admitting I own porn games in my library than I do with this. I know Sledgehammer and Activision are getting a lot of hate for this game, but personally, I don't think they get enough. Favorite part was when Price said, "It's pricing time," and priced everyone $70 for a new game. They dropped the soap, they have to pay the price. Oh, God. Can you motherfuckers stop buying their microtransactions? Okay, so as far as I could tell, people were disappointed by mainly 3 things. Number 1, random bans. This is hard to sort of quantify, but it seems that disproportionately people got banned more, out of seemingly nowhere. I suspect it has something to do with AI-based anti-cheat, if they are using one, but who knows. It also doesn't help that mentions of cheaters have increased. Number 2, the game is $70, and not only is worse than the previous game, but feels like a DLC, most of all. Number 3, the game and the company are extremely money-grubbing and greedy. Okay, so that's it. Wait, hold on. That really was it? Were there any other real reasons why the game was so predominantly hated? You know what? Let's take a look. Now, let's start off with the multiplayer, something I usually do later down the line, but right off the gate, it seems that Sledgehammer took the criticism that people levied against the previous game's nonsensical weapon unlock system and said, "Yeah, fuck it, you don't like structured progression? Well, how about a simple level-based unlocks? Oh, but so that you don't, progress too fast, let's limit your weapon unlocks with daily challenge requirements. Fuck you!" No, seriously, to unlock, say, my favorite FN2000, or its bastardized retarded child that this game calls BR50, I had to not only grind to the level 25, but complete 5 daily challenges. Yep! And of course, remember, multiples do not stack. Yes, that's right. Every day you have only 9 challenges. 3 for normal multiplayer, 3 for zombies, and 3 for battle royale. Now, at best, you could unlock maybe 4 items, which also includes attachments. But most of the time, you'll probably be unlocking maybe 1 or 2 at most. Oh hey, is anyone hearing the forced progression throttling? 'Cause I sure do. Now, let's take a quick hop, skip, and a jump over to solo campaign. Now, obviously, all of these games are always online. Screw you if you want to play without constant internet connection to a server, even in solo games. But let's say you can turn off your brain and willfully ignore this stupid requirement that ruins the game today. How is the story itself? Is it even fun? Well, let me put it this way. Story starts. You break into prison. You free a random guy. It's Makarov. Oh no, you're playing as the bad man. There's sexual tension. Ooh. Price is in a plane, prepped to do war crimes. Oh no, Makarov escaped. Price is scared. Oh no, Makarov steals missiles. Price hunts down nukes. Those are not nukes, it's airborne TikTok gas. Price hunts down missing missiles. Oh no, missiles landed. Some lady does stealth. Missiles arrive. Terror act reported. No Russian, the infamous controversial mission from the original games. Now, it's a sad joke with no controversy, impact, or meaning. It even invokes the internet's curse of cringe. Next, copy-paste mission for our good guys to find out what caused the No Russian mission. After that, another filler mission. After that, Shepard reveals asshole Face is still alive and working with him. 2 assholes for 1 prize. Then, another filler mission. Oh, and can you guess what's the next mission? Yep, that's right, another filler mission. Ooh, a winter mission and you're about to kill Makarov. Nope, you captured Shepard? Yet another filler mission. Oh, and I almost forgot, another filler mission. A sprinkling of a pointless AC-130 mission where you again don't kill Makarov. Then, overproduced pointless political court scene that probably cost more money than a single programmer in a year. But unlike a programmer, it has 0 usefulness. Oh, and then, out of nowhere, a finale. London Underground, literally a tunnel fight. Soap dies. Oh, and look, no one cares. And now you're caught up what the story of the game was. Literally more than 50% of the missions are some form of filler or recycled material. And I could almost forgive that if it had some cool action scenes. But guess what? There were none. See, I already complained that Call of Duty has become a bland dude bro baiting fantasy rather than a good old 80s, 90s action schlock that the original games were. Fuck, at this point I'll take a fucking train wreck. At least that was something so dumb I still laughed at it. But these new reboots? Man, the first one maybe had something going on, I could understand that much, but the third one is the video game equivalent of watching Bleach or waterboarding with cement. And then, back on the launch day, PlayStation peasantry finds out that the game has no separate platinum trophy. Think of achievement. But instead, it's listed as DLC. At this point, it was pretty clear that Activision once more rushed Sledgehammer to release this slop as full game, when it seemed to originally be intended only as a DLC for Modern Warfare 2. Now, do I need to say it, or is it clear already? Well, you know what, best to just say it, right? Fuck Activision! You almost made us hopeful again for this franchise, but nope! Now let's jump back to multiplayer. So the zombies are the new thing. Oh no, it's not the real zombies mode from Black Ops, it's the DMZ reskinned with power-ups and zombie NPCs. I seriously can't anymore. See, DMZ was boring, but somewhat playable game mode. In a vacuum, you could say that, well, okay, zombies are mildly fun, but it's not in a vacuum. It's a lazy copy-paste job, and like the respect that game designers gave to us with this recycled slop, I give the same respect to the game mode. Oh, and speaking of multiplayer, the netcode. What the fuck happened with Ground War? It literally is unplayable. Players keep jittering and lagging all over the place as if the server hamsters are exploding every time a player gets killed. Are you seriously telling me in the 2023, a full decade after both Battlefield and more so PlanetSide 2 had released massive servers, over 100 player servers with playable netcode, Call of Duty today can't raise the player numbers above 32 for a non-shit multiplayer experience? That doesn't feel like you're playing on a 200 ping server? It's literally so bad I don't want to play the game anymore.
It is evolving, just backwards.
And mind you, this is 9 months after the release, no less. And then, to top off the shit cake, every single fucking time you finish a match, after the XP screen, the game shoves in your ugly face the goddamn Battle Pass! And guess what? We're not done yet! Then there's this! Is this really Call of Duty? Holy shit. See, back in the day when I finished my review of Modern Warfare 2, the game had not yet started shoving microtransactions in it. My views were basically based off a generally clean game. Now, today, this is Modern Warfare 2. I remember it starting with the footballer Messi skin being paraded around, and I got to ask, what the fuck does a footballer has to do with military shooters? But you know what? Okay, I get it. Cross promotions work. They can even be pretty cool and fun. I mean, my favorite is Alien vs Predator. But this was brazen, and it only got worse from then on. It'd be super funny if it wasn't so sad and expensive. With all of this, Call of Duty, figuratively and literally with Pennywise especially, turned into clown shoes farce. With Modern Warfare 3, even on the launch, it was clear that it was blatantly nothing more but a vehicle for funneling money out of idiots' pockets. And yes, I am blaming every single one of you who buy these microtransactions. You are part of the problem, and don't you dare make excuses.
The big question for me, though, is who the f cares? How about just don't play Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Gamers, though, you guys have no discipline. And I'm not bringing this up and lecturing you guys for no reason. I'm doing it because a recent survey of 5,000 American adults who play video games found that 82% of them said they had made an in-game purchase in a free-to-play game not ever, in the last year. But it's like we sit here and we complain about the enshittification of gaming, and 82% are directly contributing. I don't mean directly contributing like they're like passively standing by, or they're pirating games that reject the freemium business model instead of contributing that money to the developers that continue to invest in these games. I am talking giving money to the people who develop programs to extract as much of it as possible, who literally call you f***ing whales.
But if I may take a moment to be calm, have you ever complained or ushered a sentence akin to, "Man, games are getting worse these days, old games were better"? You know, maybe you've heard the term enshittification somewhere. Well, guess what, sunshine? The answer is microtransactions. Well, for the most part. The reason our games don't feel as fun or good anymore as they used to be is because companies keep shoving these whale hunting practices in. And if Linus there is correct about the statistics, over 80% of you who casually are willing to part with, $5 to maybe $20 for a funny skin, thinking that, well, it's not a bad thing, plus, you're just supporting developers as well. Well, you are part of this enshittification. You do realize that you are enabling companies to keep pushing garbage onto yourselves, do ya? And of course, sure, most of the blame does go to the companies, and trust, I do blame them far more. But a random Joe Blow on the street complaining that, oh, well, Call of Duty is garbage now, and then proceeds to spend money on a 5-pack of garbage skins, is not only lacking self-awareness, but is part of the problem why he's complaining. Now, it was already clear to me and my friend when we stopped playing Modern Warfare 2 out of the sheer disgust of the microtransactions when they came in about a month after the release, that this is it. The launch version of Modern Warfare 2 was the peak of decent Call of Duty in modern age, and it would only go down from there. And boy, were we right. The reason Modern Warfare 3 failed was the full price for a goddamn DLC slop, the garbage multiplayer progression, the unfun zombie nostalgia bait that was just a reskin DMZ, the crap servers and netcode for any large player servers, and most of all, the sheer hubris thinking that this minimal amount of content will fly as a $70 game, and utter garbage greed of Activision whale hunting its customers, as well as of course validation from Joe Blows buying those $5 microtransactions, is what ruined Call of Duty to this day. So the message of this whole dead horse beating should be clear enough. Have some self-respect and respect the developers too, You just don't accept their garbage. Have some standards, please. That's the point I'm trying to raise. You deserve better. We all want better Call of Duty. We all want better Battlefield. We all want better games. So we should not accept this lazy crap and should shove it back down their throats. And one way to start doing it is by simply refusing to buy these microtransactions. You already bought the game. What the fuck is the point of that price tag for a fucking premium game up front? I want a good Call of Duty once more, to have some real fun with it, just some schlocky nonsense, but I can't. I have to complain about this shit and you buying microtransactions. How stupid is that? But hey, the Blob 6 is just about coming out, so maybe everyone's just gonna forget about this, right? Well, we shall see. Boom, boom.